Welcome to the Movie Madhouse. I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
And we're all here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In our hot summer weather.
Right?
God, yeah. It's my first day of my week's holidays. And we go back to sub-zero temperatures again.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were driving home and we left St. Thomas. It was 22, 24. We get 2 towns over. It drops to 14, drops to 12 as the storm's coming our way. But I'm like, Jesus, this
is not the weather. No.
Yeah.
I was standing outside. I don't want to humble brag, but I have access to a hot tub. All right.
Yeah.
We will soon.
We took a dip in the hot tub and got out of the hot tub, and I didn't need to immediately clutch my towel and bundle up. Like I was still comfortable outside, and that was at about 2 p.m. By 5:30, I was out there and still had in sandals. I had a jacket on. I was starting to lose feeling in my toes, and that was 3 hours. Like,
okie dokie.
It dropped really quick.
Yeah. See, luckily I was in a building all day. I didn't notice until we went to leave and it was raining.
Yeah.
And it's like, dang, it's cold.
Yeah. Especially, if you went from when it was really nice to boom. Yeah. It's shock to the system. I used to hate that years ago. I worked at a factory where I worked the continental shift, 12 hours in.
Mm-hmm.
And the department I worked in, there were no windows at all. So I would go in at 7 a.m. when it was still dark, come out at 7 p.m. after the sun had calmed down. And so it was weird. It messes with your system, but you'd also have dramatic shifts in weather, and that would really mess me up too. I still feel that, but I'm old. I'm old.
Part of the fun of growing up, right?
I'm at the my bunions are hurting. We got a storm coming. I'm starting to get there now. When my right knee aches, we're gonna get some rain.
Oh, you're at that stage.
Yeah.
Nice. Let me see. Oh, yep, there we are. Okay.
So we're here. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
Yep.
To finally discuss and review the Oscars, the Oscar results.
Yes.
If anyone remembers what happened.
Before James forgets. Exactly.
Okay. So I do have words directed over this way.
Oh.
Okay, but we got to save that for later.
Is this the Oscar performance?
This is where we just okay. I don't know where it'll go, so we let's just go through things, and I will get to it.
Okay,
when it's appropriate. I don't want to jump right into it.
Start at the top. Best Picture.
No. Let's go the other way around.
Actually, let's go with the Razzies. We'll do them first.
Sure.
Now, I did a little tally. And Kyle could not be here. We kind of postponed for her. She's dealing with some stuff at family-wise. So it looks like Jason hit the most for Razzies.
I did.
Yep.
Okay.
For
the Razzies. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It was then Kyle and James tied for second.
It was probably all the Pinocchio and ones. Yeah.
And I had one.
I
got one right.
Only one Razzie.
So we'll go down the list. We'll start with worst screenplay. Kyle had Jurassic World Dominion. You had Blonde. James had Pinocchio, and I had Good Morning, because anything James or Machine Gun Kelly I voted for.
Yes, I do remember that. I remember the train behind Blonde and how horrible of a movie it was.
And it won.
It seems to me that when it comes to the Razzies, there's always one movie every year that's just, this is going to be it. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. And it always is.
Yep.
Holmes and Watson was one that really stands out to me.
That movie's hilarious. But I thought this year everyone was gonna head for Morbius.
I kind of thought that for a while, but then when Blonde dropped, it was just the hate was everywhere.
We're going all Max Headroom.
Are we?
I see
Whoa,
that.
Yeah. Is somebody hacking the signal?
I think so. This is just.
Ooh,
Oh,
we're switching spots.
Oh yeah! Wow.
we'll see how long we can. Oh, yeah, James was in the middle there for a second. Look at him.
Let's just
Wow.
continue
All right.
on.
I
Worst
think it's foreshadowing.
worst
Yeah.
director. Now these ones were. Let me see. Kyle had picked Colson Baker. That was Machine Gun Kelly and Maud Sun for Good Morning. Jason picked Andrew Dominic for Blonde. You picked Robert Zemeckis for Disney's Pinocchio.
Which I hated to do.
And I also picked Colson Baker for Machine Gun Kelly and Maud Sun. This is the one I got right.
Okay.
They actually got worst director.
Okay.
Yes.
See, the fact that you picked Zemeckis, and I feel like Zemeckis is on a shelf where no one will ever fully disrespect him like that. You know?
Was he on the Razzie list?
Zemeckis?
No.
Hey now.
I-
Traitor.
Just asking.
Holy. Wow.
Ryan Haskell said it was a disco. It was briefly there for you guys, a disco.
I am totally going to tell Kev you said this
Yeah, next time they chat.
in June.
Mhm.
That con where he missed, it's been rescheduled. Ha
Mike, don't you worry. I'll be talking to his daughter sooner
ha.
and I'll clear it up for you.
Oh.
Worst screen couple. Here we go. Kyle said Andrew Dominic and his issues with women for Blonde. Jason and James both said Tom Hanks and his latex laden face.
That's all I heard about.
And I said Colson Baker and Machine Gun and Maud Sun. And yeah, there Mike says, I'm not too worried.
Of course not.
And James and Jason got this one.
Woo.
Tom Hanks in his latex suit.
I heard that's all I kept hearing about it.
I gotta be honest, I didn't mind Elvis, and I didn't see anything with the suit. Like, it was seamless when I was watching. Maybe I should watch it again. And what's this? Ryan Haskell said Smith and Jason Newest or Muse.
He meant
Sorry.
Muse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to be funny too, but another traitor to the cause.
I'm curious about Elvis.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it yet either.
He looks like he's playing it looks like a weird character for him to play. And the makeup is a little odd. Like some of the makeup and prosthetics he had on for Cloud Atlas was weird, but it worked for that movie.
Yeah, what I saw, I want to say unnecessary.
Yeah. I'm unfamiliar with Colonel Tom Parker, so I don't know what he really looked like or how he sounded.
Maybe.
If anyone cares.
Yes. Well, see, Tom, that's the thing with everybody knows the name, but nobody knows the person.
All I picture is the wrestling manager, which is not the guy, obviously.
No, it's not the same guy.
Yeah.
Supposed to be a take on him.
Exactly.
Let me see here. Sorry, I'm just trying to find this because there is one that I forgot I had to bring this up for. But I'm going to hold back on that card for the moment for Elvis.
All right.
Because it is good. It's a good watch. You learn a lot. And again, with anything like this, you understand a lot of it's changed for dramatic effect, but sadly, a lot of it is accurate. So it's interesting to watch.
Okay.
And I heard Austin Butler did a really good job.
Well, yeah. That was across the board.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's all good. I got to figure out what that is. But
Jason
okay.
planted a bomb in my headphones.
I think so. Ready to go off. Okay, the next one is worst supporting actor. Oh, Kenny says, did you discuss Nick Cage's Dracula yet? No.
I haven't gone to see it. I want to, but I haven't
not
got around to
doing well.
No.
But it's a Nick Cage movie. And
right.
They tend to blow up on DVD and video.
Yeah. This definitely had cult film all over it. I was surprised to see it getting theatrical.
We considered it. We checked out The Pope's Exorcist, which was actually pretty cool. But Russell Crowe doing an Italian accent was very close to his Zeus Greek accent.
I noticed that in the trailers. Yeah.
So it's just it was a great part. He did a great job. It just that's all I was thinking of, and it just made me laugh a little. Just
I could see that. When I watched that trailer, it's like, wait a minute, that did sound like Zeus.
he starts taunting one of the possessed individuals, like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you could possess even this pig. And then he jumps into, they blow the pig. It was not yet invited to the.
That's right. Let me see. We're supporting actor. We got off on Russell Crowe and Dracula. We're supporting actor. Nominees were Kyle picked Evan Williams for Blonde, as did Jason pick Evan Williams for Blonde. James picked Tom Hanks for Elvis, and I picked Maud's son for Good Morning, because Good Morning was everywhere in these Razzies. But as we know, my number one, my one right already happened. So this is the one James got right. Tom Hanks as Elvis was the winner, or loser, depending on how you want to look at it.
Yeah, did he accept the award himself?
I don't know.
He seems like the type who might.
He does, although I'm sure there would have been mention of it, and I heard nothing about the Razzies or like attendees, because like Halle Berry showed up. Did Sandra Bullock show up, or was it the fact that she was nominated for a Razzie and an Oscar in the same year? But someone else.
Sandra Bullock did it for sure. Yes, I remember seeing the footage of that.
Halle Berry showed up because she said, like, next time read the script when she was talking or something, but that on stage.
Oh, dang.
What?
She said that on stage.
Oh,
yeah.
I think Sandra Bullock showed up for All About Steve.
Yes, it was. It was All About Steve.
Which, again, funny movie.
I never watched it.
Underrated.
That's like one of Bradley Cooper's first, isn't it?
No, not first, but...
Okay. That's like the first time I think I heard his name.
I want to say that's post-Hangover.
Oh, really?
I'm fairly certain.
See, the first Hangover movie was good, but I never really went back to it, and I've never seen the sequels.
I watched the first Hangover. We watched it a lot, and then I saw the second one. I thought the second one was just as funny, but they followed the exact same formula. But I've also watched it the least, and I've seen the third one a couple times, which has, I mean, it has all the same guys, but they completely abandon the formula until the post-credit scene where it's like, oh my God, they've woken up because he dosed a wedding cake or something, but they axed the rest of the series. It's
okay.
They finished it out. It's not a bad movie. It's just so different than the other two.
Really?
I guess a lot of people wanted. But John Goodman plays a role that is like a one. Remember in the first one where Mike Epps, he's like, he's the guy, he's like, groundy. They should call him groundies because you fall on the ground. Or he's the one that you got, Zach Galifianakis got the roofies from. The black guy they meet.
Yeah.
Well, he mentions like, oh shit, Marshall's going to be pissed at me. And that's all you hear. Well, John Goodman plays the Marshall in the third movie.
Cool. Really?
So it's once you wrap your head around the fact that it's not the typical Hangover movie that the other two were, it's pretty funny. Ken Jeong goes off the rails in that movie.
Yeah, I've seen them all. I just don't remember them all. I remember the first one because that one I watched a lot.
Second one had the controversy with Mel Gibson was playing the tattoo artist, and somebody raised an uproar, and so they fired him and
brought in Liam Neeson,
and then he didn't end up being in the movie, and they ended up using Nick Cassavetes.
Yep, the big switch.
Yeah. Anyway, off topic again. Sorry.
That happens. That's the joy of podcasting.
Squirrel.
Yep. Now, worst supporting actress. Kyle had picked Lorraine Bracco. Jason picked Lorraine Bracco, both for Disney's Pinocchio.
Oh, okay.
James picked Penelope Cruz for the 355. And I picked Penelope Cruz for the 355.
So bad.
And none of us got it. It was Adriana or Arjona for Morbius.
Yeah, I thought she did a good job in that movie.
See, I liked Morbius. I did.
So do I.
You know?
Oh, man.
Pains me to agree with James, but I liked Morbius.
And I don't think there was anything wrong with her performance. She wasn't going, and I liked Matt Smith's performance, but he was going over the top villain.
Yeah.
She was just the friend and coworker.
Last week, Chris and I finally watched another Harry Potter movie. We're now up to Goblet. We've watched up to Goblet, which is as far as I've ever gone in the series.
That's 4.
Really?
Okay. But I forgot David Tennant in that movie.
Oh,
talking about
the
going,
tongue?
just yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he's really out there for that one.
Barty Crouch Jr.
Yeah. I forgot he was in that.
Yeah,
Well, just the one movie. Yeah.
You know, that was a little much. It was a little much.
Yeah, my friend Dalton, who's like the biggest Robert Pattinson fan, but he would point out the scene near the end where Harry brings Robert Pattinson's character's name? Cedric Diggory brings him back through the port key, and then just the dad is there. He's like, "My boy!" It reminds me of Sean Penn in Mystic River, like, "Nah, is my daughter in there?"
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
They ripped off Mystic River.
It was kind of an over the top reaction compared to what we've seen in that series.
Well, it was
that did
Cedric
kind of stand
was put
out
on such a pedestal, like that was his prized son.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was
Yep.
he was the next chosen one kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep, that's when the series really got dark.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. When you look at how things play out, it is that third act of that film is where that series it really takes the shift.
Yeah.
So here's interesting. I just kind of noticed the past 3 times we've had to postpone. You guys are like, I need to talk about the Oscars. You guys have talked more about not Oscars.
I thought you were going to say the last 3 categories. We've gone off topic.
I'm saving my energy.
I'm just making an observation.
In high school, in our history class, there was our teacher kept saying, I'm going to hold off on talking about the fall of the Roman Empire every week because everyone was doing something else. I'm going to hold off because so-and-so is doing the topic. They finally got to that person. They got up there, talked for 10 minutes and sat down. The teacher was livid.
Right? It's like, no. Bigger show. Okay. We are now at worst remake. And Kyle had Firestarter. Jason had Blonde.
I was curious about Firestarter.
James had Disney's Pinocchio. I haven't seen that either, though, to be honest.
No, me neither.
And I picked Firestarter too, because it's the only one, I don't think ever should have been touched. Right. But James won. Disney's Pinocchio was the win-loser.
I know. I only know one person who's seen the new Firestarter, and he said no.
Yeah.
He said no. And he's not saying like compared to the original. He's saying it's just not a well-done flick.
Okay.
It can go both ways. Like I was very hesitant to watch the Pet Sematary remake, and in retrospect, the Pet Sematary original it gets cheesier as the years go on, and the remake they pulled some ballsy moves in that movie.
I don't think I ever watched the remake.
It's worth checking out.
I don't think I've seen it. When did it come out?
No, I never did.
A few years ago. I want to say either not the year of the pandemic, because it was at the theater. Oh shit. Pet Sem. There we go. 2019. So year before pandemic.
Yeah, I love the original.
I like the original a lot, but I was showing it to Rebecca, and it's like, this movie is so scary, it's so disturbing. We're watching it, and I'm just like, oh God, what have I done? And it's just like, because the little Ellie, the daughter, she's a little kid. It's not all kids are great actors, and it's just that the cheese is starting to show. That's
why you can't duplicate that first one, because that little boy was amazing.
Flawless. Miko Hughes is flawless in that movie for a little kid. Creepy.
He had a number of key films,
and
that kid was. You need creepy horror kid. That's the kid.
He did the same thing in New Nightmare.
Yep,
and not the same creepiness in Mercury Rising, but he did a autistic kid very well.
Exactly. Like the
Yeah.
kid was insanely
But-
good.
I mean, John Lithgow can't replace Herman Munster, obviously. But dude, the father, I can never remember his name, but who oddly enough played Elvis in a TV movie.
Really?
Yeah,
Back
Elvis
to
and me.
Elvis.
Elvis and Me, years and years and years ago.
So we sort of got back to the Oscars there, just a little bit.
Sort of. What was his name?
Where are we
Oh,
at?
but it
The
also
Razzies?
had Natasha Yar as the wife in that movie.
Yeah, that's true
Yes.
too. Denise Crosby.
Dale Midkiff. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the guy's name, but he is a character actor because you know that face. The guy that plays the
I
dad.
think I remember who it was, and yeah. Now the sequel had Clancy Brown, did it not?
Yeah.
Clancy Brown and Edward Furlong.
Yes.
Eddie Furlong. That the second one is played more for laughs.
Money.
Well, money,
Money.
yeah. But it's a much less serious tone.
We need to make two.
Especially
Why?
when it comes to Clancy
Because of
Brown.
money. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I didn't
there was-
even watch two.
There were so many unanswered questions.
Right?
It's
Like, where's the cat? Okay, worst actress. And this was an interesting one because none of us ever would have got it.
Anna de
Okay.
Armas for
Uh,
Blonde.
nope.
She
No.
wasn't nominated
No,
for that?
she was nominated for the Oscar.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she was the lone, not a punching bag of that movie.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
James said Alicia Silverstone for the Requiem. The Requiem?
I don't know.
Yeah, for that one. And then Kyle, Jason, and I said Bryce Dallas Howard for Jurassic Park Dominion.
Which I still haven't seen.
We all got it wrong
Okay.
because the winner of worst actress was the Razzies because they pulled one of their nominees, Ryan
she's
Kira.
the 12-year-old.
The 12-year-old.
girl.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
So they awarded the Razzie to themselves.
Okay.
They were mean to a little girl, and
Yep. They paid for it. All right. Worst actor.
gets the eye roll of doom.
Let me see here. Kyle and Jason both said Jared Leto for Morbius. Have you seen Morbius?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. There goes my rant.
Not a fan. Nope.
James said Tom Hanks for Pinocchio. And Rob said Colson Baker. Again, Machine Gun Kelly for Good Morning. And both Kyle and Jason got it right. Jared Leto got the Razzie for Morbius.
You're just
Unfortunate.
tickled pink by your whole Machine Gun Kelly feud, aren't you?
I was right on that. Yep. And it cost me dearly. Worst picture, last one. Kyle and Jason said Blonde. James said Pinocchio, and I said Good Morning. And again, Kyle and Jason were accurate. They said Blonde, and it was the winner.
That's all I heard. It was all based off buzz because blonde was all I was hearing.
Yep.
See, and while they
Outside
were
of Tom
making the
Hanks'
movie,
nose.
while they were making the movie in the lead up to the release, it was getting good buzz for it being like, I don't know whether it was accurate or a like daring portrayal.
Well, see, I thought there was two good spots in there that were amazing acting, but literally 2 spots is not going to save a movie. You know.
No.
Oh,
So-
you've seen Blonde?
Yeah.
Okay. So worthy of its acclaim.
Oh, it deserved every award it got.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely. So yeah, as again, Kyle had 3, James had 3, Jason had 4, I had 1. So not so good.
I'm good at listening to the buzz because that's really all that was.
Now the Oscars, and this blew my mind because I didn't think I'd do as well as I did. Okay. But I thought someone else would do much better than they did.
Okay.
Are you looking at Jason?
I'm looking at you.
Me?
Yes.
Having seen one movie that was nominated for anything?
Usually your picks are pretty good. So I thought you'd do better than you did.
Because I abandoned the what probably will win and I went with what I wanted to win, which was Top Gun.
Okay, there we go. That explains it. Because I actually got the most. I got
James, I'm gonna be honest. You kind of phoned in that list because you're
No, he literally did. He was at home.
well.
No, I didn't see almost anything that was nominated. No, I know that's on.
No, and that's fine because I hadn't seen most of them either, but I'd seen a few of them.
But this goes to show you if you go with what you think should win, because the Oscars don't care.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I surprised myself. I got 7 out of 10.
Well, because usually, there was that one year that I just decided like this is all my favorite stuff. So I'm like, well, this is what probably will win. And this movie that got nominated for 0 Oscars should win Best Picture.
Yep. But the Oscars went,
Yeah.
So yeah, I got 7. Jason got 6. Kyle got 4. James got 1. That's what I mean. Like I thought you would have been a bit higher, but you're right. You went
and
more.
I think it was a Top Gun technical award.
Yeah.
Let's find
I'm
out.
quite sure it was.
Best animated picture. Both Kyle and James said Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Jason said Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, as did I.
Well,
And Jason and I were wrong.
Yes.
You two were right.
Yeah, that Pinocchio was getting the good buzz.
Right.
Yep.
Yes, and I did vote with my heart on that one because I had seen Marcel the Shell, and it's such a cute and fun movie, and just makes you feel
Yep.
warm and fuzzy.
I sadly hadn't seen any of those, but I'd seen clips of Marcel. So
It'll just make you feel all warm and fuzzy in your tum tum.
yep. So there's your one.
Mm.
There's your one.
And
Yep.
I'm spent.
Yep.
Uh,
Best visual effects. James said the Batman, and everybody else got the right answer with Avatar: The Way of Water.
See,
That was a gimme.
my kid Tally,
when your movie is a special effect, that doesn't count.
my kid Tally was going over our list just like a couple hours ago while we were having supper, and yeah, he laughed pretty hard at you picking the Batman.
Why?
Because you can't see the most of that movie's just a black screen.
It's light.
Batman
enough.
wears black.
Yeah, but not everything around him is also supposed to be black.
Oh no! See, it has the best Batman scene I've ever seen, and that's him up in the girders fighting those guys with machine guns. So it's black except for the machine gun fire, and he's moving around. That
Yeah, that's cool. But that
Mhm.
requires some light in the black.
gunfire. That's all you need.
Not just black and more black.
Hey, Batman
And
versus
more-
Superman did it. Why not other ones?
It was too much.
I gotta admit, I agree with him. I think it was great, that movie.
Yeah.
Like it's a good
Like-
movie. It's a good
like-
movie.
As
But-
far as the effects, I
Yeah.
think it deserved it. But again, this is where I voted with
Yeah.
the Oscar head because, well, yeah, they're going to give it to James Cameron because, well, he's James freaking Cameron.
Exactly. He
So
spent how many billions on that technology? They're gonna
that's right.
recognize it.
Let's give him a little gold trophy because he spent billions
And I
of
can't
dollars.
and I can't fault for the quality of what you're looking at. Just
Yeah, but it's just like, okay, it's a spectacle. That's great.
it's got nothing behind it.
Yeah. Okay. Next, best original song.
Ah,
Who? Oh, it looks like Kyle, Jason, and I. Oh, this is a weird. We seem to group like this. Picked "Lift Me Up," and you picked "Hold My Hand."
because it's awesome.
Yeah, but it also is not the winner.
No, have you listened to the winner?
And
Not
yeah,
to.
It's
yeah, we got it
annoying.
wrong too.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
like,
That song's. I mean, it's not awful, but it's annoying.
It's that Bollywood dance groove. It gets people, and it just works. It gets over.
I mean, I understood when Slumdog Millionaire because that was kind of catchy. This one's just kind of annoying.
now we have best original screenplay. Kyle and James and I all picked The Banshees of Inisherin,
That was getting the buzz, and he's a good writer.
and
Yep.
Jason picked Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Mhm.
I still disagree with this win,
He,
but
he,
they did win.
He just picked the roulette wheel of.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
That was based on I've seen the movie. I love the movie, and yes, it was one of the most original things I've ever seen. So it deserves that.
Deserves something.
I'm not, and Banshees is to me a very close second
See-
because Banshees is so original as well.
This is where Harrison Ford's 100% right. How do you compare those two scripts to pick the best?
Exactly, and that's why I don't. I have to put weight, and this is going to be part of what I'll be talking about later. But yes, I do put some weight behind the Oscars because a lot of people do, and that's part of the business. And when you want something to be successful, you have to look at that. Really, you have to think about that, right? And I know I'm not a part of that, but I'm still a part of the machine. I know I'm talking in circle logic now, Let's
No.
No.
Basically, you're saying if enough people say it's important, then it must be important, whether it's important or not. Or if the right people say it's important.
You have to take that with your own personal beliefs. It's important to them. Is it as important to them as it is to me? Like, do I match?
And there are some movies that, like, when Slumdog got all the awards, I hadn't seen it yet. And
I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's so good. And I watched the movie. It's like, with getting all these awards, I watched the movie, and it's like Shape of Water. And it's like that movie, outside of the movies that I wanted to win, that were my favorite of that year, that didn't get nominated, those movies deserved every award they got. And then you get something like what won this year, which, yeah,
I'm sometime I should just sit down and go through lists of all the Best Picture nominees and see how many of them have I actually watched.
Yeah,
I've got a feeling that I'm going to have a lot more in the no section.
Yeah, there's a podcast I listen to sometimes where that was one of their goals, was to go. They were going through every Best Picture winner, and I'm sure long ago they finished it. But yeah, because there's a lot of the old ones, and then
it's just shy of 100 films now.
Yeah,
because this was 97th Oscars, I think.
Yeah. So, but I would be curious to know how many Oscar nominated, not even winners.
Oh, not just
nominations.
Oh, well,
movies that are considered to be the best of that year.
And it only gets,
how many have I actually?
And it only gets more difficult in the last few years, where they increase the nominee list.
Yeah, in the last 10 years they doubled it.
The first year they started that, which was Star Trek, Avatar, District 9 that year.
Yeah, we want to have more losers.
Yeah, and so we can include genre films that we know aren't going to win, but hey, at least they got a participation trophy.
Yep,
you know.
Well, that's it. All they can put on their poster is Academy Award nominee.
Yeah,
you know, like I don't get why it's so important, but anyway,
right.
So yes, Best Original Screenplay, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Best Adapted Screenplay. Everybody but me said Top Gun Maverick.
Tally laughed at me so hard for that.
Really?
He thinks that the idea that Top Gun would win for that is just ridiculous to him.
Did he see Top Gun?
Yes.
But the movie is just so well made.
He said he agrees that it's a good movie.
And I've said it before, it's adapted from the best script on the world, Star Wars. So legit, why would it not win? Right?
It's adapted screenplay because it's a sequel. That's the only reason.
Oh no, it's adapted because it's fucking Star Wars. Okay, we have to fly low in a trench and then pop out and drop a bomb, and it's fucking Star Wars, man.
No, I remember that somebody was talking about that when before Sunset got nominated for best adapted screenplay, and it's like, well, it's pretty original. It was a continuation of Before Sunrise, but because it's a sequel, it automatically goes into adapted.
Yeah. Oh no, I get that part of it, but it's Star Wars. Anyway, I won that one with Women Talking.
Oh,
which I haven't seen. But again, it was the buzz that I heard.
Yeah, I feel like that one came up real quick in the end of the running. Like there wasn't anything, and it just kind of appeared overnight.
I guess the other thing that bugs me with the Oscars is about 60% to 70% of these films you never see in the theater.
Or they just got released in the last 2 months before Oscars closed. That's why the fact that Everything Everywhere did win so many awards, it came out in April.
Yep.
For a movie that came out that early in the year to still hold enough reputation.
That's true, because I kept looking back, like, when did this movie actually come out?
April.
And it was it was
that's an achievement in itself.
Yeah,
because a lot of movies get forgotten about.
Recency bias is huge.
A lot of movies should get forgotten about.
And that's why most of your Oscar picks, when do they get released? December.
Yeah.
Or early January, the week before the cutoff or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's bugs. The cutoff should be December 31st.
Or Tarantino's guilty of this. We're going to release it in 2 theaters on this day and this day.
Oh, yeah.
That counts for consideration.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't get its proper release until the end of January.
Qualification.
Yeah. And then there's the whole,
that's
on
gaming
streaming,
the system.
It doesn't count.
That's gaming the system to me. And
yeah. And again, this is why the credibility of the Oscars is so hard for me to get a hold of.
I put more. I will always put more faith in the true test, and that's like your people's choice, the ones voted by the actual fans. That's where things are important.
Well, and sadly, even that can be skewed because you'll have people that'll just sit there and vote.
Again, grain
And
of
it's
salt with all of it, but I still want to put a little more flavor to it,
Yeah.
or weight to it.
You get more of a feel of the actual people.
Yes.
Best supporting actress. Let me see here. It looks like Kyle picked Angela Bassett. Jason and James agreed on something and picked Kerry Condon
From Banshees.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Friday from the Avengers movie.
and I picked Jamie Lee Curtis.
And yeah, you got that outside shot.
Yep.
And well
Finally.
deserved. Well deserved. She was not expected to win that award.
I received an anonymous text about this, and it stated, as I look at a screen that's blank, I am of the opinion. No, I mean, this person is of the opinion. Jamie Lee Curtis, they believe, had more screen time.
Hard to keep the tenses right.
More screen time and gave a better performance in Halloween Resurrection.
Resurrection. Wait a minute. Which one's that?
That was the one where
She dies at the beginning.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
See,
I'm watching the movie. It's like, what the hell did she get this award for? She acts like a cranky old woman for 5 minutes, acts like a zombie for another 5 minutes, and then back to a cranky woman at the end.
that's what I mean. You got to keep these characters in your head.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
so diverse.
Zombie to cranky? Zombies
I
aren't
don't-
cranky, so it's not there.
I don't get it.
All right. We will now.
Save it.
Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer.
Oh,
I
The red lines.
I've got to
don't-
throw it out there now.
I
Okay.
don't get it.
Yes, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and not everything is going to be your cup of tea, and that's fine. It doesn't matter if you are in the severe minority; you're still entitled to your opinion. Okay, I fully acknowledge that. Let's continue.
Best supporting actor. Looks like Kyle and James picked Brendan Gleeson from The Banshees of Sheeran. And Jason and I picked Ki Hugh Kwan from Everything Everywhere All at Once, because why would we not pick Short Round? That was a heart one for me.
That was heart and buzz for me. Like
I
was expected.
still prefer him as Data.
Data.
Goonies.
Goonies.
Is that what his name was in
Yes,
Goonies?
yes,
Oh,
he was-
I have no idea what his name was.
He
in
was
there.
Data.
I
And Goonies.
mean, Temple of Doom is not the most well regarded of those movies.
Doesn't matter. To me, Short Round steals that
It's
movie.
not the least regarded, but it's not the most regarded.
Yes. Yeah.
I-
Thank God for
he-
Kingdom of
he-
the Crystal Skull.
He'll always be Short Round too. Yes,
Temple
but
Doom just went whoop. Yes, thank you.
he is definitely Data for me. Like,
Well, he
that's
certainly
the
had
number
he certainly had screen time in that movie.
Yes.
He had screen time.
Which one are we talking about? Temple of Doom or Goonies?
Everything.
Oh yeah, he was all over the place
He
in
had-
that one.
I'll say he had, as most people would say about Morbius, it's a movie they watched. He had screen time in that movie.
Yes, yes, he did.
Yep.
So much so he won.
He performed a role in that movie.
Best supporting actor was Ki Hugh Kwan.
Yes.
Yeah. It's,
Yes, well deserved. His acceptance speech was so genuine, and
Did he win for the acceptance speech or the movie?
oh, we're getting so close. We are getting so close.
Oh, we might
Ah.
get closer. Best leading actress.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Kyle and James picked Kate Blanchett from Tar. And Jason and I were again in agreement with Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I had to pick something, and I'll always love Kate Blanchett solely on the basis of Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Okay, yeah.
I can ignore The Aviator.
Yeah.
Because she was just annoying in that. And if that's an accurate portrayal of Katharine Hepburn, fine. Katharine Hepburn is annoying.
Fair enough.
But I heard good things about Tar, even though it's about a conductor.
My kid,
whatever.
Yeah.
my son Tally has seen it, and he loved it. He said it was amazing. He said Blanchett is amazing in it, like totally deserved the nomination. You know, he holds it in high regard.
I gotta watch it.
She's just gorgeous and a great actress.
To
me, I loved Hela. That was my favorite role for her.
I like
Thor. Yeah.
I had this conversation back because Kate Blanchett did Hot Ones to promote when Tar was coming out.
I don't think I've watched that one yet.
She did Hot Ones, and so to me, Kate Blanchett is like, that's a Hollywood legend. That's an actor. You know, they're serious folk. They don't do the normal stuff. They're not normal people. And then I got to see her as a normal person.
Which hot food.
and while watching that and listening to her, and like she's just one of us in all her pain in doing it. And then I realized, holy shit, yeah, I forgot she was in Thor.
Yeah.
I forgot that. And that got me thinking, what about Redford? Like, look at these serious Hollywood legend actors that come out and play and have fun in the Marvel universe. You know?
Yeah.
And Redford actually did his first sequel by coming back for Endgame.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he'd never done a sequel.
No.
Yeah.
Was thinking about Butch Cassidy, but well.
So yeah, just get these serious actors doing fun roles, fun movies, genre films. Okay, now Michelle Yeoh.
Well, mostly because their kids made them or their grandkids made them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't think any of them have regretted it because
Grandpa,
they had
why aren't you in the
they
film?
had fun doing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandma, why aren't you playing with Superman?
Yeah.
know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. So Michelle Yeoh won. Okay. Now, when we did these picks before the Oscars occurred, James you had not even seen the movie yet.
No.
No, you didn't.
No.
I know you didn't.
What did I pick?
I'm well
Kate
aware that you
Blanchett?
didn't.
Oh, because I wouldn't have picked her for that. Not
Well, I think it's more by the blow-by-blow visual watching of the film.
That took you 2 weeks
well because
you're watching it in 5-minute increments,
at work. I mean, like
time stamping every single post.
Well, I've done it before. I did it with Cats, which is a better movie.
Oh.
And it's like you have a few drinks, watch the movie, and then I get inspired by like, oh, Magneto, because Ian McKellen's in the movie and stuff like that. But I didn't want to dignify this movie with I'm going to watch this at work when I'm on break in little jolts. He's warming up.
There's some stretching going on. We know this is getting serious now.
And
Oh boy.
I mean that part made it bearable.
So,
Okay.
But
Okay.
I did not like her in that movie.
Okay.
We're not at
That's
Best
fine.
Picture yet.
That's fine. Okay. As I again wanted to make clear, you're entitled to your opinion. Again, even if it is in the minority, will you acknowledge that you are in the minority? in this?
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
I'm just baffled by the
Now.
majority.
Now, okay, yes, you can tell I'm not happy. And okay,
Every award should have gone to
no, I'm not even there. All right, this is it. Okay, I don't take issue with you not liking the film.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. No, I don't. You are entitled to your opinion. That's fine. It baffles me that you are so on the opposite spectrum with some certain films.
Well, you're not alone in that.
But to each your own. Okay,
Mhm.
that's fine. My problem is your Facebook posts. Michelle Yeoh and Kiwi Kwan won the Oscar. The highest honor to someone can get in their field.
Mhm.
Okay,
to some.
To a lot of people. Okay, that is a crowning achievement, particularly for Yao because she was the first Asian to win that award. That's an added thing. Your posts on Facebook. Why is the mom from Crazy Rich Asians being mean to Data from Goonies? And you kept referring them in that way
Yeah.
in every post.
Yeah, because it's funny. And I love Crazy Rich Asians. She deserved it more for that movie.
I still have not finished watching that movie. Twice, Chris and I have started watching Crazy Rich Asians. We get 20 minutes in, and something happens. We don't get back to it.
I mean, it was one of those movies that it was just increasingly.
Stop distracting me!
No,
Stop distracting me because I'm right here. I'm right here
because it was increasingly busy at the theater. It's one of those movies where why is this so busy? Why does everyone love this movie so much? And then Rebecca got me to watch it, and I laughed my ass off. The movie's hilarious.
I don't doubt that. Movie. And we're not here to talk about Crazy Rich Asians.
No, we're not.
Okay, we're talking about the amazing amount of disrespect you put in your Facebook posts for these people, particularly for the woman, the first Asian to win the Best Actress award, and you couldn't even reference her by name. Not once, not twice. How many fucking posts did you do that, James? That is incredibly disrespectful, and it's going to look bad on our podcast.
Wow, it's funny.
I realize you have to have listeners for the word to get out there, okay? But we have them, and word can get out there. Now, if for some strange cosmic reason that we cross paths with these people, okay, there's a chance that they're gonna know that they may have people that research this stuff. Oh, you're gonna be at this convention and this podcast would like to interview you. You know, they might vet these people. Who's interviewing me? Let me look them up. Did they ever say anything? What? She just got the highest honor possible. And is the first one of her culture to do it. Put some fucking respect on her name. Damn it.
So what you're saying is
he's saying that because this movie got all these awards for some baffling reason out there.
No, what I'm saying is
what about all
you don't have to agree with their choices. You don't have to agree with others' opinions. You are entitled to have your opinion. Absolutely. But you should put some consideration and respect when someone gets acknowledged at the top of their fucking field.
So Greg thinks this calls for a Hell in a Cell match. But of course, Greg would bring it back to wrestling, wouldn't he?
Of course.
I think Jason has snapped. I'm spent.
Yeah.
I need a cigarette.
We're not done yet. We haven't even finished the list.
No, we have not.
Okay.
No. I preferred to reference a better movie of hers that she should have been awarded for instead of this one. So, and I'm sure a lot of people would agree with that. Not Crouching Tiger. I'm talking about Crazy Rich Asians.
No. Okay. I can actually see a point then. If you think that, like, Cate Blanchett, I would say the lady from Thor. If she won for Tar. Okay, Jason, calm down. You're disrupting the electrical field in this room. This is like Paranormal Activity kicking in here.
No, there's a movie, I can't remember the name of it, where like the person there's one, the guy is supposedly descended from Thor, and when he gets agitated, all the electricity, all the stuff starts moving and disrupting.
Ryan said Jason broke the internet. Let me see here. Greg says James and Jason, I think you guys need to take it out and hug it out. # Full House.
I love how nobody has problem shitting all over Jared Leto, who won a Best Actor award
for Dallas Buyers Club.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah.
Does a great job in Morbius, but nobody has any problem shitting all over his performance.
See?
See, then that's again where the opinions, and you're in the minority again.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm in the minority, but it doesn't stop you from flipping out.
But in this
Oh,
room,
he deserves some she deserves some fucking respect. Well, so does Jared Leto.
Jared Leto got all his respect when he won the award. I still haven't seen Dallas Buyers Club, but I've always heard that he had a stellar performance.
Dude, gotta
and
watch it.
absolutely deserved that award.
Gotta
I don't
watch it.
dispute that. That is not one that I even have to question, because I've had enough people whose opinions I respect have told me that. But it just the disrespect.
It's not disrespect.
That was complete and utter disrespect. You're literally talking about the movie she just won the award
outside
for.
of the fact that I think the movie itself is disrespectful to the viewers. Like that, the dialogue in that movie is just the time I wasted watching it. It's just
Once
like,
again, that's your opinion that you did not enjoy it, and you're entitled to that. But you were vastly in the minority.
Yeah.
And Nathan says, I don't like him or Morbius. So there we go.
What, Leto?
Yeah.
Oh.
But, and again, this is take in your surroundings. Right here, technically, you're in the minority for Morbius. I love that film.
And I accept that.
Yeah.
I accept that.
Here's another one. She last Christmas.
I don't argue the opinions.
Mm-hmm.
I argue the lack of respect and not using her by her name.
Another actress who dipped her toe in the MCU.
Who?
Michelle
Yeoh.
Yes.
She's one of those other Ravagers in Guardian Galaxy 2.
She was Ravager Captain.
Yeah, better performance in that as well.
Okay, best leading actor.
Hey, this one looks pointy.
Oh, I got two big swords.
Dude, should have thought that one out.
Yeah.
Okay, best actor.
I'm taking over that spot from now on.
Let me see here. Kyle and I said Brendan Fraser for The Whale.
And... Are we officially dead?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they can still hear you. Let's just get through
right,
this.
Yeah, let's get through it.
Did I not pick him for that?
No. You and Jason both agreed.
Oh, Colin Farrell.
Oh,
the buzz went both ways there. It was really strong for Farrell. So
that was kind of half what should win and what I wanted to win, because he did win. He won Best Supporting Actor over Brendan Gleeson because they were both nominated for In Bruges at the Golden Globes, and I don't think they got nominated for the Oscars for that.
No,
I don't
think they did. But yeah, and again, I agree with you, because that movie got so much buzz.
And for people who crap on the Golden Globes, if you can find it, watch Colin Farrell's acceptance speech, because he was nearly in tears.
Yep.
But it was also still pretty early on in his career.
Greg says, James, never say Colin Farrell again.
Oh.
But Ryan said,
oh, just wait till we get to the X-Men recasting.
Oh. 10 roles for Colin Farrell. Fraser blew me away. The performance was crazy amazing. Yes, it was.
I still have to see that.
Man.
I've been told I shouldn't.
Dude, it's a tear-jerking movie. Just accept that and watch it.
No, but
Mike, give it a good, honest watch. I'm pulling the card.
Son of a bitch.
I'm pulling the card for this one.
All right.
Yes.
Can you remember the one you said that for me?
We can go back and I can find out.
I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Bad Boy Booby.
No, because you've watched that one.
5 minutes of it.
Okay. Oh, Nathan said it was good. You would know.
Was Nathan playing a prank on us?
No.
With what?
Bad Boy Booby?
No,
dude, the movie's good.
The movie's engaging as all hell. It's
a slow burn.
It's a slow burn, and it's rather shocking to watch because of the visual style.
The first
of it.
5 minutes? Yeah.
Oh, trust me, you get about 20 minutes into it, and then it goes
But it takes you somewhere. It's you want original. It's original.
I started watching it, and I got to the part where it's him and his mom, and
like I said, let him get out of that room, and then keep going.
Okay.
Yep. So yes, Brendan Fraser won for The Whale, which Jason's now going to watch, and we'll talk about next week.
I'll put it on. Yep.
Best director, and this one was interesting. Kyle said Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans, and so did I, because you have to admit that's like James Cameron with special effects. Spielberg,
yeah,
but he did not win.
That's the directing semi biopic.
Yeah, well, Spielberg's hit and miss, like a lot of directors. Like West Side
Yeah.
Story, awful.
I heard that too.
Awful.
I think I only got like 20 minutes to a half hour into that.
But like matter of opinion, because my friend Dalton loved it. He loved it. He went and saw it like 3 times. He did an Instagram of his ticket. It got liked by Ansel Elgort, who's in the movie, and he was thrilled about that. And I watched it. I'm just like, dude, this is awful.
Dude, everybody thought Dalton would be bigger, so don't even listen to him.
I was going to make the same joke. No, West Side Story for me felt too much like a traditional musical production, and that does not really work in this day and age. It has to kind of fit more to.
That's what Nathan says about
edge.
Bad Boy Bubby.
I gotta put my glasses back on.
Yeah, nah, mate, it's an amazing film.
Okay, well, I only got 5 minutes in, so I can't give an accurate description.
Yeah,
I'm gonna continue, Nathan.
And Greg says, why didn't Jim Carrey get an Oscar nomination for Sonic 2?
I always heard that. I heard he was snubbed for that.
Why didn't Jim Carrey get
Because he was in
nominated?
Sonic 2.
Why didn't he get a
Nothing
nomination
Sonic
for the
is-
number 23?
Yeah.
Answer me that.
Again, the Oscars. That's why.
Well, yeah,
Anyway.
Carey would never get nominated because he did the Ace Ventura butt talking thing.
No,
on the Oscars.
He has been nominated.
See,
No, actually, he made an Oscar joke about that.
yeah, it's not the character. It's not the actor. It's usually the film. If there's buzz about the film, the actors inside will start getting nominated. That's the way I picture everything. Because you look, there's like 15 films that capture most of the nominations.
Yeah.
Right. And you're telling me it's about the actors. It can't be, because there'd be so many more pictures.
And then there's the movie comes along that like 4 or 5 movies sweep every award.
Mhm.
And then like, and I'll use an example of a movie I really love, A Crash, which gets
Which one?
no the one that won the best picture.
Oh, that one.
Not
I
the
like the other one
not
better.
the sex and car crash. Is Cronenberg. That is a good movie too, in a very different way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Very different way.
Everyone shits all over Crash because
Yep.
like everything else got the awards and then it got best picture. It deserved best picture, but
I don't know what else was nominated, so I can't say for sure.
Yeah,
it wasn't
couldn't tell
it wasn't the same year as Brokeback and No Country, was it?
Couldn't tell
I
you.
don't know.
I've made it perfectly clear. I suck at remembering years.
Yep.
So-
Was it this year? Nope. No.
Yep.
No. And even Greg says Sonic 2 was awesome. And it probably was.
I
But
don't
it's a
s-
Sonic property.
well, he also
and that will never, ever get a nomination.
he also has a child though, so
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yes. Kids are like, throw Oscars at it.
well, no, he had to watch it 'cause
The kid Oscars.
Exactly. So, yes, we're back to Best Director. Kyle said Steven Spielberg. Jason said Daniel Kwan. James said Martin McDonough. And I said Steven Spielberg. And Jason got the win on
The
this
Daniels.
the
Yep.
Daniels.
The
Yep.
Daniels.
one. And Best Picture.
Have you seen Swiss Army Man?
I still have not watched it.
Oh my
no.
god.
I've seen the first 5 minutes up to the snow or the ski-doo part, and that's about as far as
way
I've
more original movie.
Which one?
Swiss Army Man. That was the Daniels
Oh,
movie
yeah.
before
Yeah,
this
fun. I
I've
like
never
that.
seen
fiasco.
it. I've only watched the first 5 minutes.
It's an interesting Daniel Radcliffe role.
Yeah. Oh, big time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Gonna play a corpse.
Just because
Nice.
something is nominated doesn't mean it's good. Critics always shit on comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
Nathan said that's funny as fuck. That's the one to watch.
I'm trying to think of
But Nathan also just said the new Mario was trash. No, it was not,
I
dude.
have heard really good things.
That was so much fun. You must never have played a Mario game. That's all I can
I'm
say.
trying to think about a well awarded comedy outside of what Woody Allen used to do.
Oh, good luck.
Exactly. To get
Yep.
overlooked.
This is why I mean it's
I
the
mean,
picture.
I mean, and like Mike was giving me shit recently again for my take on John Cena and Peacemaker, saying how Cena should have won the Emmy, or at
dude,
least should be
he
nominated. I mean, okay, the point of an actor, and you think it like with the Oscars, this is what they're trying to judge you on, is to make you believe what they're doing, what they're portraying. Now you add into comedy or a genre film where they're giving you something believable in the most ridiculous of circumstances, and you still believe it.
Yep.
That to me is a whole nother level. Give them the award.
Yep.
So yeah, what more criteria do you need? You're making me believe something, even though there's the most ridiculous chaos going on around you. I'm still believing it.
Yep. That's an actor.
Right.
Harrison Ford said it best when he was in his first film, Dead Heat on a Merry-Go-Round. He went up to one of the producers. The producers pulled him over. He goes, no one's going to, you're not going to go anywhere. He goes, when you watch Cagney in White Heat, you look at him and go, that's an actor. He goes, wait a minute, I thought you were supposed to think he was a mobster. Right? And that
well, yeah, because you
right.
look at old timey actors. No, it was Jimmy Cagney. You know,
yep.
They did not portray different characters a whole lot, and there are a lot of Hollywood legends that didn't do a whole lot, but we still took them because they're just great at what they do. Connery,
yep.
You know, his Spaniard with a Scottish accent and Highlander.
See, from Egypt.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he was Egyptian. I love Harrison Ford. But you watch a movie with Harrison Ford, you're watching a Harrison Ford movie.
Yes.
You know, he'll make you believe that character, but he'll make you believe that character's Harrison Ford.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I love that guy for it. But you're right. Like Gary Oldman to me.
He transforms.
Yep.
You lose him. And like those are the actors that tend to win the awards usually, the ones that can transform.
Yep. Because the one Harrison Ford should have got nominated for never did is Regarding Henry.
Yeah.
That one took him outside his box.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. But of course, because of Witness earlier, no nominations. Politics.
Yep.
Best Picture. Everybody but James said Everything Everywhere All at Once. James said, hey, maybe Maverick might take it.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
I don't dispute that. I loved it. It's one of my top movies of the year. You know, it was fantastic. Surprisingly so for a sequel that I didn't think we would want 30 years later.
Yeah.
You know, it just delivered everything. But realistically, at the Oscars, it never had a chance.
And that's how do you compare this sci-fi time traveling, jumping all over the place thing against cockpit, dog fighting, realistic military stuff,
which was
based on Star Wars,
which was way better than it had any right to be.
Yeah,
because Top Gun is a great movie,
yes,
but it's also a great 80s movie.
Exactly.
Yes,
exactly. How does the 80s translate to the 2020s?
It helps that Tom Cruise ages very slow.
Him and Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
What? Nathan says the original was so much better. We're talking about Mario here. Dude, did you watch that film? I love Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo, but no, that was not Mario.
I revisited that about 2 years ago with Sander. Yeah,
I've seen all the references to the game, but you can't just smash nonstop references one after another and call it a movie. Apparently, you can.
Those are some of the ones I haven't seen. I have not seen the original Super Marios. I have not seen the original Double Dragon, because I think
Mark Dacascos, baby.
They were pretty poorly regarded when they came out.
Mark
like
Dacascos
Dennis
for me
Hopper
is
with
like,
pointy hair.
I know, I love that.
Mark Dacascos to me has been like one of the most underrated action talents in the business.
Brotherhood of the Wolf.
See, that's the one I've never actually seen. But I saw a bunch of his other stuff. And Drive to me is such a fun flick. That's the one where he has like the implant in his chest.
Drive.
And it's called Drive. Him and Kadeem Hardison.
Holy shit! How many movies are called Drive?
Yeah, but it's Mark Dacascos. When Mark Dacascos popped up in John Wick 3, I was fucking giddy.
The super fan.
I was so giddy to see Mark Dacascos in a big budget flick. Like, yes, he needs to be back in the spotlight.
And the humor the expressionless humor that came through. That was a great fight. Oh man.
Nathan says you can never say a bad word about Gary Oldman. Even if it's a shit movie, he rocks.
You don't want to say a bad word about him because you never know if he's who you're talking to.
Yeah. I might be Gary Oldman.
Exactly.
I just took a peek, and right now, Super Mario Brothers is sitting at $692 million worldwide.
Oh yeah, monster hit.
I think it's right. I think it took the highest grossing of 2023 so far.
Mostly on the back of the song that will no doubt be nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, the
Peaches,
Jack Black.
Peaches.
I've seen the video.
Yes. I see, and this is where I love how they put the references in there. Like one of my favorite spots is when Bowser is talking to the little wizard dude, right at the piano. And he sits down, he goes, "So how are things going?" Do 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 do. And they start playing that on the piano. And it's the theme music from level 2 of the original game, right? That is, I love how they drop stuff in there, because if you played it, you're going, "Oh my God, that's awesome." But if you didn't, it doesn't matter. The story is still there. That's the perfect way to do a cameo or thing like that.
I might take Eden to see it. She's already seen it once, but she really, really liked it. So
Nathan says that doesn't change the fact it's a shit movie. Okay, you know what? The story is actually from a video game, Super Mario Odyssey or something like that, where Bowser wants to marry Princess Peach.
okay,
So I can't speak on that,
all right.
but it fits so nicely with what's going on in there, I think.
Well, again, you're in the majority. Nathan is obviously in the minority.
Yeah, almost 700 million majority.
So
$13 of that's mine.
now back to the Oscars.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Everything Everywhere winning. Okay, a genre flick won Best Picture.
That shocked me.
Okay,
it really did.
That's your shocking surprise number one. And then again, going back to it came out in April, and it still won. That's shock number 2.
Shock number 3 is when Harrison Ford actually presented the award to Ki Hwan Kyu. Short round.
Yeah, well, that was just beautiful.
Like, that was awesome.
Shocking number 4.
Oh,
Jamie Lee Curtis.
No, I was gonna say because the movie's garbage.
No, the shock number 4 was Jamie Lee Curtis winning.
Yeah.
Come on, that was just beautiful.
But again, for his reason.
We're again minority. He doesn't. It doesn't affect
what
happened.
Nobody cares about my opinion.
Okay, I'm not saying that.
I don't know.
I'm just saying it's already happened. Your opinion is moot at this point. It can't affect anything. Jamie Lee Curtis finally won an Oscar and gave like the most brilliant acceptance speech somebody of her ilk would, especially
Nepo.
with the she made the Nepo baby joke.
Yep.
Right. But then, she called out to her genre actor friends. To all my fellow genre actors out there, we just won an Oscar,
Nathan, buddy, it's very hard to be friends. Shock 5, Harrison Ford was sane enough to present the award. Dude, you're picking on my God. Harrison Ford is my guy.
I want to know how much uppers they had to inject him with to get him through a new Indiana Jones flick.
Oh, no kidding.
They had to have been pumping him full of something.
Like he can still move around, but not Indy move around, like
fucking ILM magic. He's a friggin' animatronic.
What is he, like 80 right now?
They pulled a friggin' battle droid, one of the battle droids off of
I think he's knocking
the Star
on
Wars
80.
set. And covered it with a Harrison Ford skin.
It's what do they call them? Life model.
Decoys. The life model decoy. Yeah, see? Same company. Right next door.
That was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., wasn't it?
Well, it's Marvel. It's a Marvel thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they just got to slip over to the Marvel side of the lot.
Because, I think actually Tony Stark references them in one of the movies.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
yeah. At the beginning of Avengers.
Let's see here.
And then they actually do bring them in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, which I'm going to go through one of these days.
Just remember that I think after season 2 is when it deviates off of the MCU.
Yeah.
Dude, he's 81.
81. Oh, okay.
Born in 1942. Or sorry, will be 81. He's 80 right now.
And he's still going. Hey, more power to him.
Yep.
If he's still able to do it, do it. It doesn't mean I have to go see it, right? Like, I'm not saying I'm not going to go see Indiana Jones, but I'm just not that hyped for it.
3 upcoming. Oh, okay.
I'll see it. I may not venture out, but like I'm going to see John Wick 4. I haven't ventured out yet, but
yes.
I don't get as much of a thrill going to the theater as I used to.
See, I thought you'd get more of a thrill because now you're not there all the time.
Now you can boss them around, be the
It is nice. Go there.
Be an angry Karen customer.
I get a beer in each hand in the in the cup holders, and like Rebecca gets her popcorn, and
Yep.
as long as the movie isn't 3.5 hours, it's enjoyable.
Nathan says, I just watched Cocaine Bear. It was just stupidly fun. Yes.
Fuck
And
yes.
how many nominations will that get for an Oscar? I guarantee you none.
Well, they've
Now I will
they've
acknowledge
opened the
that.
door now.
That
Haven't they?
movie,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, that movie probably doesn't deserve any. But
Visual
it doesn't.
effects.
No, it doesn't.
Those cubs were adorable.
Nah, but some of the bear effects in a couple spots. Was
a
little
couple
rough.
spots, yeah.
So
Just on the Bears.
no, I
Baby
don't.
Bears.
That movie is not
Yes.
anywhere near the Oscars.
Yes, it
Nor
is.
should it be anywhere near the Razzies, for that matter.
See, this is where. What do you categorize an Oscar-winning movie? Is it people doing performances, or is it the story doing its job in entertaining?
That depends on the the category specifically.
Yeah.
What category are we talking about?
With that one, I think it should be up there with Best Picture.
Cocaine Bear?
Yeah.
I've got to disagree, mainly
Likewise
because the
Morbius.
structure of Cocaine Bear is not cohesive enough that it fails just on that category alone.
It's about a bear that eats cocaine.
Yes,
What are you
but
talking?
the overall
cohesive?
story of the
And-
film and the different little side stories that all come together,
Yeah.
it becomes a bit of a mess. It could have been edited a little bit differently to smooth that out.
Every argument that I could make against the Best Picture winner of this year.
Hey, but again, minority opinion.
Oh, look, topic change. I just watched John Wick 4, and it's just nonstop gun fu. Yeah, there we
Well,
go.
I
that's
still haven't gone to see it.
Oh, I gotta see. It's
Number 2 is going to be great. I think we're talking about Cocaine Bear because John Wick 2 is already out.
Yeah.
There's not supposed to be a Cocaine Bear sequel because there's no need.
Dude, it
Spoiler.
wasn't dead at the end, and they had a bag of cocaine.
Yeah, but the real story, the bear was dead. It's stuck
I
in a
know.
mall in Kentucky.
Yep.
And who was in it that has since died?
Ray Liotta.
That's right.
Well,
because this
he
is
did
Ray
in the
Liotta's-
movie too, so that's not a
this is
worry
Ray
right now.
Liotta's second last film, because I think there's
Something like
one more
that.
to be released.
Yeah.
But even if this was his last, God, it was a fun.
It's
fun
going to
performance
happen.
go out.
I hope it does.
You're willing it into existence, Nathan? Is that it?
That's it.
Well,
Just like the Oscars, if enough
tide
people
you
talk
over
about
until
it.
then, to tide you over until then, keep your eyes out. It might already be out. Asylum Pictures has got your back for an alternative with Meth Gator. Attack of Meth Gator or something. The Attack of Meth Gator, I think, is the call.
Oh.
That's their answer to Cocaine Bear.
Asylum and the Mockbusters.
Yeah, they came out when Cocaine Bear dropped. They announced that they had Meth Gator coming.
Oh.
Are you familiar with the Tubi app?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to watch movies on there
Nathan's in.
more regularly.
He's
yeah.
in? He's in. Yeah, just look for Asylum Pictures. I think it's called Attack of Meth Gator, or if you search Meth Gator, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. I haven't really dove into Tubi too far, but I got in there and I got going through and I'm going. I'm like, oh my god! I remember seeing the DVD of this in the window at Cinema One in the Devonshire. It's called Long.
Oh, I've heard of that.
You've heard of this?
I haven't seen.
I
it.
saw the DVD at the Cinema One, and then
What?
it popped. It's on Tubi. 3.9 on IMDb.
Tubi,
Okay.
Tubi is rife with the Mockbusters, but it also has more mainstream stuff because
What are you
it got
creeping
bought
in?
by a mainstream company.
Damn,
What is he doing?
damn.
Oh,
What
is this-
the hell?
Crack.
No.
Raccoon.
No. What? Is this real?
It's on IMDb.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Is it Asylum?
I don't think so.
Well,
Oh, it's
Asylum doesn't have enough. There's called Black Moon. Black
Jessa Flux. Okay, I don't recognize any of these names.
Asylum's just the most well-known of those studios.
This is like the third Russo brother,
put
right?
studios
James
in
Russo.
Maybe,
quotes.
yeah.
John Russo.
Beth Metcalf. That looks familiar.
Raccoon.
Yeah, I don't know anybody in there, but
No.
yeah.
Wrestle Massacre. Okay. Okay. Hey, wait. What? There's one. There's another one right there. What the heck is that one?
That looks like a short film.
Oh, okay. 4.6.
Yep. Doesn't bode well.
Okay, but still, that name alone.
Crack Coon.
Okay.
Yes.
That totally, you totally distracted me. What was
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Watch this too. It's great.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. I was hyped on it. I really was. But then I've heard things and that it's not worth it. Basically, it hit public domain. They wanted to be the first ones to get something out there, so they didn't put any thought into it.
Hey,
they did it, but apparently it's not worthwhile to watch.
And I just checked. Harrison Ford has 3 upcoming projects.
Okay.
After 1923 and Shrinking, like those are the 2 that are out now.
Okay.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which we knew about.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts and Captain America: New World Order.
Yes, I forgot he's the new Thunderbolt Ross.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which it's so weird when they've already announced that they're bringing back Liv Tyler. Why not get Sam Elliott back? You're getting
Sam declined.
You're pulling from
He may
the
have
2
he's
other
getting up there too.
You're pulling from the other established Hulk line, and you're just going in a totally new one. Just weird choice.
He was a pretty intimidating General Ross.
Yeah.
But then again, he's Sam Elliott.
It's right. And that would be his second film.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not the MCU, mind you, but
well, multiverse theory, everything is MCU.
That's true.
Yep. Nathan said so because someone says it shit means it's not worth watching.
Sometimes it's
the person who told me that is someone whose opinion I value.
Yep.
Okay, and that holds a lot of weight, particularly in this situation.
So it looks like Harrison Ford will be 81 this year, and Sam Elliott will be 79 this year.
And honestly, Sam Elliott looks older than Harrison Ford.
He looks much older than Harrison Ford.
But I've actually seen Sam Elliott a lot more consistently still working.
Yeah.
Like the last one I saw him in was
amazing.
Yes, it was.
Oh, right. Okay. I was going to say the last movie I saw him in, I think, was A Star is Born.
Yep. That is.
But 1883 was amazing.
1883 was amazing. But even before that, The Ranch on Netflix. He was great on that show.
I did not see that. Have you guys gotten through 1923?
I have not gotten
no,
to
I
it
haven't
yet.
started it
No.
yet.
I watched the first episode. It didn't grab me. I'm going to watch the rest at some point.
Yeah.
But it didn't grab me like 1883 and Yellowstone did.
I was catching up on other things before I got back to my Taylor Sheridan playlist.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for 1973 too, because then I'll be happy.
Yeah, 'cause that's where he comes in. Right?
Because Harrison Ford's are in 1923.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
But then this will be all the generations, and then
Did I just hear is McConaughey?
Yeah.
McConaughey's coming in.
Is it in the Bass Reeves story, or is there 1930?
I just heard something about McConaughey joining.
I heard it too.
And now there's worries with Yellowstone itself because of Costner.
Yeah, I hope that's talk, because they still have the second half of the season to go.
So, stop that.
Oh, it's not saying. Oh wait. Upcoming projects.
Those one.
But
I'm waiting for the computer. Or mine.
Dallas saying Brigands of Rattle Creek, Born to Run.
And I don't know when the 3 6s is supposed to come out, but I'm looking forward to that too.
Let's see.
Yeah, 4 6s.
Yeah,
that'll be good, especially if you get Jimmy and if Taylor Sheridan shows up, because his asshole bull riding character is just, I love every time he shows up is awesome.
Because he's just an arrogant prick.
Oh man,
and he's a man whore.
No, yeah, just no problem telling you to your face.
Sam Elliott's last film, visually was Star is Born, but he was in a voice of Lady and the Tramp as Trusty in 2019. But everything since then has been television. The Ranch, Robot Chicken, MacGruber, 1883, and Family Guy.
1923 upcoming projects.
But he's still, at least he's out there. And
exactly.
And he's standing out in these shows.
Exactly.
So,
alrighty. So, Oscars.
Oscars. James's incredible disrespect. That's probably going to hurt the podcast in the future.
That's right, because nothing we've ever said or shown other people have ever hurt this podcast.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. Because we didn't let that Japanese crap out to the public. That's what I still remember that.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I was a racist too. So,
that is
you
true.
know.
I haven't brought that up in a while.
No, but Mike did
Mm.
recently.
Oh,
Sent me
good.
another picture of a Hitler book somewhere.
Keeping it alive.
He
There we
does.
go.
He doesn't let it go.
Good stuff.
Do you mean when I claimed Justice League was better than the Avengers didn't hurt the podcast?
Actually, viewership went up.
Ha ha!
Okay, I have no idea. I didn't look.
Controversy sells.
Right?
Controversy creates cash. That was Eric Bischoff's book, I think.
Yeah,
I want to say you're right.
I think so. All right, so Oscars wrapped up. We got that out of the way.
Yes.
I got an idea for next week.
I apologize if I was a little overboard, but
That was quite the performance.
yes.
Dude, the Oscars are going to vote later. We'll see.
He didn't undersell it.
No.
He didn't- No, wait. He didn't oversell it. He didn't oversell it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I played it up. So-
Yeah.
although, there is an element of truth there. Just saying. Just saying.
Mm,
Just a little bit.
well,
But honestly, whatever.
there has to be something here for the best performance. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Where's my I'll take
I got no.
that's not going to work as an Oscar statue.
He gets an Omaha. Go ahead.
Spawn.
Accept the Omaha. Let's let it. There you go. We present you with the Omaha. Hang on here. There we go. Omaha the cat dancer.
I'm
That's
so honored. I want to thank my agent.
You got an agent?
Kinda, I guess.
I used
my
to
wife
have,
has to
I used
okay
have
everything
one.
I do, so that counts.
I used to have an agent.
Well, yeah, must have there. You hobnobbing with Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, here we go again. Colin Farrell.
Oh, I hope Greg not's listening because you're not supposed to say that name anymore.
Oops.
Alrighty. Well, guys, thank you. That was a
Wait a minute,
blast.
He didn't show up. I just said Colin Farrell's name 3 times in a row, and he didn't pop up.
That's Candyman 5 times.
Oh.
Beetlejuice is 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The good ones are 5. Funny ones are 3.
Got it.
Right? We'll go with that. For another week at the Movie Madhouse, I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
See you all later.
Bye.
Toodles.
I say shut up! It's a man!